Hello
Hello
and
and
welcome to
welcome to
my
my
channel
channel
and
and
this
this
live
live
stream.
stream.
Did
Did
Jesus
Jesus
really
really
die
die
for
for
us?
us?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm gonna
answer
answer
that
that
question
question
right
right
now.
now.
First,
First,
let me
let me
check
check
and
and
make
make
sure
sure
that the
that the
live
live
stream is
stream is
running
running
fine.
fine.
Give me
Give me
just
just
1 minute,
1 minute,
please.
please.
Oh,
Channel
and
and
this
this
live
live
stream.
stream.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's
good.
good.
And
And
just
just
let me
let me
open
open
the
the
chat.
chat.
Just
Just
in
in
case
case
someone
someone
writes
writes
and
and
says
says
hi,
hi,
which
which
I
I
always
always
appreciate
appreciate
people
people
stopping
stopping
by
by
and
and
saying
saying
hi.
hi.
It's just
It's
gonna
just
take me
gonna take me
1 minute
1 minute
to set
to
this
set
up,
this up,
which
which
for
for
some
some
reason
reason
I'm never
I'm never
ready.
ready.
I
I
think it's
think it's
this
this
one.
one.
Yes,
Yes,
there you
there you
go.
go.
I
I
think
think
we're
we're
good.
good.
Let's
Let's
check the
check the
audio for
audio
some
for some
reason.
reason.
Yes,
Yes,
this one is
this
fine
one is
too.
fine too.
Check the
Check the
camera a
camera
little
a little
bit.
bit.
There you
There you
go.
go.
So,
So,
did
did
Jesus
Jesus
Christ
Christ
really
really
die
die
for
for
us,
us,
for
for
our
our
sins?
sins?
Are
Are
you
you
ready
ready
for the
for the
answer?
answer?
At
At
least
least
my
my
answer.
answer.
Are
Are
you
you
ready
ready
for
for
it?
it?
Did
Did
Jesus
Jesus
really
really
die
die
for
for
us?
us?
Yes.
Yes,
I
I
know.
know.
I
I
like
like
playing with
playing
your
with your
mind
mind
and your
and your
feelings.
feelings.
Why do I
Why do
say
I say
yes
yes
and
and
no?
no?
Because
Because
probably
probably
I
I
see
see
Jesus
Jesus
Christ
Christ
death
death
in a
in a
different
different
way
way
now
now
that I
that I
am
am
not
not
a
a
Christian, a
Christian, a
believer.
believer.
Now I'm a
Now I'm a
doubter.
doubter.
So
So
I
I
see
see
things in a
things in a
different
different
way.
way.
So
So
if I
if I
say
say
yes,
yes,
Jesus
Jesus
died
died
for
for
us,
us,
for
for
our
our
sins,
sins,
there
there
was
was
a
a death
death supposedly
supposedly
involved
involved
the
the
death
death
of
of
Jesus.
Jesus.
And
And
then
then
supposedly,
supposedly,
according
according
to a
to a
book,
book,
he
he
resurrected
resurrected
3 days
3 days
later.
later.
That's as
That's as
far as I
far as I
remember.
remember.
Maybe you
Maybe you
remember it
remember
like
it
that
like that
too.
too.
So
So
he
he
died
died
and he
and he
resurrected.
resurrected.
So
So
did
did
he
he
die
die
for
for
us
us
really?
really?
I
I
always
always
thought,
thought,
yes,
yes,
he
he
died
died
for
for
us
us
because
because
he
he
loved
loved
us. He
us. He
gave
gave
his
his
life
life
for
for
us.
us.
But
But
once
once
I
I
started to
started to
analyze
analyze
this
this
whole
whole
thing, I'm
thing,
like,
I'm
wait
like,
a
wait a
second.
second.
What do you
What do
mean
you
he
mean he
died
died
for
for
us?
us?
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
did,
did,
but
but
not
not
really.
really.
If
If
you're a
you're a
Christian
Christian
and you
and
have
you
a
have a
personal
personal
relationship with
relationship
your
with your
Lord and
Lord and
Savior
Savior
Jesus
Jesus
Christ,
Christ,
please
please
go
go
watch
watch
cat
cat
videos
videos
because
because
most
most
likely
likely
you're
you're
not
not
gonna
gonna
like what
like
I'm
what I'm
going to
going to
say.
say.
I'm
I'm
just
just
giving you
giving
a
you a
heads
heads
up.
up.
Jesus
Jesus
was
was
murdered
murdered
in a
in a
human
human
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
It
He
was
was
brutal.
brutal.
He
He
was
was
tortured
tortured
before
before
ending
ending
up
up
crucified
crucified
in a
in a
cross
cross
for
for
everybody to
everybody to
see
see
how
how
he
he
slowly
slowly
died.
died.
This
This
was
was
an act
of
of
violence,
violence,
terrible,
traumatic.
traumatic.
People that saw this thing probably ended up traumatized. It was horrible. But why did this happen? Why an act of violence? He did it because he loved us. He gave his life for us. Wait a second. Yes, but no. There's something before that. That's like the symptom. What caused this whole violent act? Jesus was, again, let's not hide the fact, he was brutally murdered, okay, in an act of violence, of a human sacrifice, in order to give you and me an opportunity not to be destroyed by God. Possibly a flood 2.0, maybe, or maybe directly hit each human with a light bulb. So this entire act of violence was coordinated, was planned by who? By God. Can we agree on that, or are you going to hide that fact? God sent his only son, which is not his son. He doesn't have any family. But let's pretend. Let's follow the story. He sent his son to earth to participate in this act of violence, to be murdered, in order to give you and me the opportunity to be saved from a place that God made for us to be tortured, destroyed, vanish, disappear, separated, whatever you want to call it. It's a place of pain. So God decided, you know what? Instead of just going violent with my creation again, I'm just going to give him the opportunity. Let's make humans jump through this hoop of having to accept my only son, and then had to go through this brutality, violence act. The whole thing is a big, humongous mess. If you're a Christian, please go watch other video. because you're not going to like this. The whole Christianity thing, scheme, religion is based in an act of violence. I wouldn't let kids read a Bible. It's too bloody, too violent. This is torture. And the whole thing was planned by God. That's why you hear me say on my videos, this is a brutally violent God. He likes like blood. He likes violence. The God that doesn't assume responsibilities for his actions. He made a defective creation that doesn't want to listen to him. So instead of saying, you know what, I accept the responsibility of my creation because it is my creation, it's like, nope, they are going to pay the price. Those stubborn humans, I created them so they can love me. I'm the creator of this universe. They're not gonna listen to me. You're that. You're that. You are that. That's the loving God that you probably follow. I have a special relationship with the Lord and Savior that participated in this brutal violence act. It makes absolutely no sense. Why you cannot see it? Why you cannot see the violence? Why you just choose not to see the violence? Because accepting these facts will jeopardize your feelings, because you are emotionally attached to this violent God. You are friends with the bully. The bully, as long as you're friends with him, he's not going to attack you. So it's understandable that you don't want to see these facts about this God. It will ruin your emotional structure. It will make changes that probably you are not ready for. So basically, Javier is saying that my Lord and Savior is violent, absolutely, with no doubt. I couldn't see it when I was a believer. I was like, no, this God is loving. This God is precious. Imagine the love that He has to have for us, that He sent His only Son for earth to save us. That's how I used to talk. But then I added the question, to save us from what? To save us from a life of torture, a life of separation from Him, a life of pain. But then I continue asking, but where does that place that you're talking about comes from? How that place came to be? That pain that you're talking about, where's it coming from? I'll make the diabolical laugh. It comes from God. This painful place called hell, or if you want to call it nicely, a separation from God, like West Hoff does it. It's a place of separation, no really torture. There's no blood, there's no torture. There's no real fire. It is pain. It's going to be painful for eternity. So this place created by God. So when I started adding 1 or 2 and 3 and 4, I'm like, wait a second. So this whole salvation thing is God saving me from God. I'm like, no, I'm going nuts, I'm going crazy. It's not possible. You're not talking about Jesus and God. It's not possible. God is loving. That's what the preacher told you. That's what the guy that makes money talking about God in the internet told you. That's what the guy in the YouTube that is feeding you with this information about a loving God is telling you. Why are you listening to someone talking to you about God? Why are you not searching for that God? Why are you not researching? Don't listen to anything I'm telling you. Go read the Bible, but don't read the beautiful, awesome, feeling good verses. Read the whole thing, just like I did. I didn't read the whole thing. I started reading way too much. I got into places like, I'm like, whoa, this is violent. If you're sitting down on your computer and just listening to people talk to you about God, you're doing something wrong, in my point of view. Why someone has to spoon feed you information about a loving God? Just lying to your face and you're taking it like, oh, that feels good. So God's going to love me and save me from eternal torture that He created. Sorry to tell you and to break it to you. The whole entire Christianity thing is a big, humongous lie and a mess. It's a horrible doctrine. This if you take this whole thing about Christianity and you cut it like in half, or maybe like one quarter of it, and just listen to that part, to get you out of a problem in your life, you feel lonely, you feel in pain, you need some help, do it. Cover the other 3 quarters and just use 1/4 of the religion about this God, loving God, in order to take you out of your problem. Do it, man. Do it. At the long run, this information is going to go against you, your family, your friends, your country, and humanity itself. Why? Why am I saying this? Am I know-it-all? No. I'm an observer. I analyze things. And I can tell now that any God from any religion will bring with him or her division and conflict. That is a fact. You go research, you go look around and find me a God that does not create division and conflict. And you inform me which one is that one. Because any God that you present to just 2 people, you will separate these 2 people because one of them is going to believe and the other one is not. How many families are destroyed by Christianity, by the other religions? It is not that is not happening. It's that you don't want to open your eyes and look at the facts. How many friendships have been destroyed by introducing a God, any God? People take opposite roads. I believe, you believe. Why don't you believe? Because I don't want to believe. Why do you believe? If you take 3 people and you introduce a God, just for the example, one is not going to believe, is not convinced. Another one is totally convinced and believe in this God that someone told this person about. But this one believed in the God, but in a separate way. So this one is not in agreement with this one, neither this one. Make it 10 people. 2 of them, 3 of them, they don't believe. All the rest believe. But now 3 of them created their own versions of their own God. So you have this whole mess in society fighting each other. One trying to convince the other. All kinds of debates, fights, wars, conflicts. And everything comes from a book. That is crazy. This whole thing about would I in a certain way call group thinking? If you're in a church, if you're in a religion, you're not going to avoid group thinking. And group thinking is not going to take you too far. It's going to take you to the limits of the group thinking. Jesus, in my point of view, did not die for us. He did not. He died with the purpose to pacify a violent God. Not to leave you alone, just to give you one opportunity to either be destroyed or not destroyed. He didn't die for us. He didn't die for the God. Maybe God, he was just going to do the Great Flood 2.0, and he was about to do it, and he's like, you know what? I think people are going to notice a pattern here. They're going to see that every time I get mad with my creation, I destroy it, erase it, and bring it up again. I think they're going to see a pattern here. They're going to think I'm nuts. So, instead of destroying the humanity with a great flood again, how about we play some mind games and try to, do this violent act? Maybe that way I'll convince these humans to love me. Because God, for some reason, needs your attention and your love. This unlimited, all-powerful, all-present, all-knowing God needs you, for some reason, to love Him. Don't love Him, don't accept Him. Like the guy from the funny videos. Go to that place where I created for you so you can be Turtur. Join the rest of all the good people that are being Turtur in hell. But it's not really Turtur. Her hell is not Turtur. It's just a separation of God. Go to where the pain is. You're trying to make it sound nicely. So that was the purpose of Jesus' death. That's the way I understand it now. Totally unnecessary. I think that probably if Jesus shared the intelligence, the infinite intelligence of God, how about Jesus turning around and telling God, why are we doing this violent act? Why do I have to be tortured and nailed on a cross? For what? Can we come up with another plan so humans can love you and give you their attention to you without having to go through a violent act? God, Father, I think humans are going to think that you and me are absolutely nuts. We're not acting like gods. We're acting like violent beings. How are we going, Father, how are we going to talk up to people about love when we are doing an act of violence? There's going to be blood all over my body. I'm going to be crucified for my nails in a cross. Kids cannot watch that. They're going to be traumatized. God, we cannot go through this whole mess and still talk about love. It's a humongous contradiction. No human being, I don't think, is going to eat this story. So, God, that explains why today, 2,000 years ago, there's people that don't believe. I'm here telling them I'm God on earth, and they still don't believe. How, Father, how can we expect people in 2,000 years that are not going to see me? How in the world are they going to believe if I'm telling a person right in front of me that I am God, I am God on earth, and they don't believe me? Father, I don't think that this plan is going to work. I think there's going to be a lot of good people that are going to go to hell. So, Father, can we come up with another plan that we really can call loving, a loving plan for humans? Maybe how about, Father, if we don't do any of this and you find another way to get attention and get love? Is there another God around? Maybe we can get attention from another God? Is it possible? Here's thunder like, what are you talking about? You get on that cross and get crucified. nothing
Nothing
loving.
loving.
There's
There's
nothing loving about that act of violence. It's okay. You can pretend it's not, just to for you to continue to feel good. I couldn't pretend anymore. It was too heavy to be at church and to be talking to people and singing songs of God, the love of God, and back of my head, I'm like, man, that was cruel. That was violent. I can't do it anymore. I have to drop this humongous lie. People have been doing it for so many years, lying to themselves about this supposedly loving God. I mean, they just do it like automatically. It is my opinion and my belief that there is so many people in YouTube talking about God that couldn't care less about the God. They have another God. It's called money. At the end, it's really called feel. If you are watching my videos, you hear me talk about feel. You don't like feeling? Feel? For me, feel is the fuel of life. You're going to hear me saying that over and over again. This is an energy. It's an energy of life. It is what makes you move. People collect energy from other people. People are going to suck that energy from you in either from attention from you, either from money from you, either from favors from you. Others people energy for another human being has value. There's something about feel. This person in YouTube talks about God. He doesn't care about the God, but tells you, God, He watches you every day and He knows your troubles. He's right with you. He doesn't care about anything. He wants your energy. Because that translates to the end to money for that person. And money for that person translates to what? You give me a guess. Yes. Money feels good. Or feels bad. Oh, sorry. Liara Villarreal. Hola. Saludos. Mahmoud Adigusei. E7W. I don't know what that means, but hi. And Edit Guy. Hello. Thank you guys for stopping by. Probably some of them already left, but anyways, I'll say hi. So, this for me is what this whole entire crucifixion, this whole act of violence is what really is. Okay? An act of violence. At least myself, I don't pretend anymore that it's an act of love. Because I switch Christianity for honesty. I'm telling you my truth. It doesn't have to be yours. But religion and honesty don't go together. Nope. Honesty, transparency don't go together with doctrines. No. Don't go together very well. It's like water and oil. So, maybe it would have been good if Jesus had this conversation with his Father, God, about how about doing something else that is not an act of violence. And the whole purpose of going through this act of violence just to give humans an opportunity to repent and to accept and love God. Again, the whole thing is a big, humongous mess. If you choose to call this violent God loving, most likely, I could be wrong, most likely you're doing it because the value that you get from it in feel. It feels good to be on the side of the most powerful being in the entire universe. It feels good to be loved by this being. It feels good not to be in the crosshair of this powerful God. So that feels good to you. And from that point of feel good is how you look at this God from this standpoint here, which is to the side. It's not center. You're not looking at things in an honest, transparent, balanced, aligned way. Because if you do, you're going to start seeing the truth about this whole thing. So it's interesting that you might not understand it, what I'm talking about. You might not accept it, but people that make money talking about God, they know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, some of these people that make money talking about God, I think in some way are smart. They find a way to make money. Talking about God can be a lucrative business. Yep. I can give you names in the internet. People that, if you listen to my live streams or my videos, recorded videos, and you hear what I say, don't accept anything. Don't accept anything. Just listen to what I'm saying and go watch these people and go listen to what they say, and you're going to start making the connections. One and two. Why is this guy saying that God reveals something to him? He makes money because telling someone that believes in a God that God reveals something to you, you are associating yourself with the God. You want other people to see that you're closer to the God. And that translates to energy. Remember what I said? People crave other people's energy. It gives you life. I made a video recently, a few days ago, when I talk about how emotion works, how feel works in the human being. Maybe you can check out that video. I think probably there's a little bit of good information in there that can be usable. But those are my thoughts in regards to this Jesus Christ sacrificing his life for us, human beings. Again, it's not, he did, yes, but not really for us. I think he did it for the God. Excuse me. So, let's say that what I'm saying is correct. What now? Don't believe in a God? Don't believe in the Christian God from the Bible? I'm not saying that. You can continue believing. If that makes you happy, that gives you peace, again, who am I to tell you not to do it? I just express to you and share with you that I think is going to affect you negatively at the long run. Unless you're making money talking about God. At the long run, it can be very lucrative. Anybody that you see out in the street talking about God, on TV, on YouTube, on other social networks, you're always going to see one common denominator, which is money
in
in the selling of merchandise or asking for donations. I'm
I'm not saying that's bad.
All I'm saying is there's a connection between everybody that talks about God. It's going to be extremely rare to see someone talking about any God, any particular God, and don't make any money from it. And some people are going to say, no, but you have to make a living somehow. You have to make a living somehow. Yes, that is true. But if I hear someone talking about God and at the same time making money, would you feel upset if I sometimes doubt if your God is God or money is your God? Would you be upset at me if I think that sometimes you can say things that your mind and heart could not be very aligned with the God but with the money? Maybe one little thing that you change in order not to be getting close to being exposed, like people noticing what you're doing, you're selling a God. Yeah. There's one name that I do provide, which is Ray Comfort. Why do I say his name? Because he was pretty much the inspiration for this channel. Okay? Because I've seen him for years, and he has perfected this procedure of sucking energy from another human being. For me, in a way, this person is like a energetical Dracula. An energetical vampire. He sucks energy from other people. He gets something from these interactions that you see in his videos. If you listen to my videos for a little bit, and then you go back to listen to his videos, you're going to see things and hear things that you didn't see or listen before. And you're going to start making the connections. Hey, wait a second. Why he saying that? Why he saying it that way? Why he approaches the camera so close to their faces? Why he uses a prop dog? Why he does it in this way? Why he's asking those questions? You start connecting the dots. You see what's going on. I'm not going to tell you not to watch his videos, but if you see mine and you hear me talking about these things about your emotions, I think you're gonna start watching his videos and listening to his videos and starting to pay attention to your emotions. What's going on when you watch his videos and listen to what he's saying? You're gonna say, okay, now that doesn't feel good anymore. And Javier, why did I hear you? Now, I'm starting to be honest with myself, and this whole thing about what Ray Comfort is talking is just awful. Like I said in all my videos, if you're a Christian and you're on the side of God, the good side of God, man, you feel good, you feel love, you feel great. Once you start being honest with yourself and see the whole mess about Christianity, you start feeling lonely. Being honest is not a very happy, necessarily a very happy place to be. The only comfort that I have a little bit of food in my mouth. The only comfort that I get from understanding more this whole Christianity thing is that I don't have to pretend anymore. At least that feels good because it was just too much of a heavyweight, pretending that the God was loving. Letting go of that part, it does feel good. I don't have to pretend anymore. Yes. So, on my live streams, I mainly do these live streams just in case anybody out there wants to ask me a question, wants to make an observation, wants to have a conversation. Normally it doesn't happen. Sometimes people ask me questions, very rarely. Sometimes I think about maybe I can do cat videos, maybe it will be more popular. Or maybe do the opposite. Just join Great Comfort and just talk about God and ka-ching, start, open up the accounts and start receiving money. Maybe sometimes I think about it. I have even thought about creating my own God. Maybe one that is not violent, that doesn't require you to love Him, to accept Him. No sacrifices, no violence. Sometimes I think about it. Maybe keep watching. Maybe sometime I'll come up with a different God. It doesn't matter if the God is real or not. It doesn't matter. As long as the God feels good, it's going to make miracles. So I'm going to, just these 15 more minutes, probably I'll just wait. Someone wants to say something or ask me a question. That'll be fine. Anything. That'll be great. I also like to hear people, someone has a problem about anything. I'll just give you my humble opinion. I'm also looking for answers about life, so I don't know at all. I just like to share. I like to talk to people. I like to have healthy conversations. I try to be as honest as possible about anything. Nobody's perfect. Excuse me. One of the things that I sometimes think, and from some conversations that I've had before, some people think like, why am I doing this? Why am I saying these things? Why did I put this channel up? Is to promote more transparency in people, promote and invite more honesty, because every day I see more and more people coming up with channels about God, about loving God, just to make money. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make my channel just to do the opposite of what they're doing. Just be honest, be transparent, say what you want to say. Maybe you can provide another point of view that someone else didn't see it before. Maybe I can promote to have a conversation. It's not, for me, it's not just Christianity. It's also religion in general, any God. It doesn't matter which God it is. It's always going to bring problems. That's crazy. So, if you would ask me, so Javier, so you don't believe in the Christian God, you don't believe in the God of the Bible, so people have to believe in something. Yes, I agree with you, but not to the point to lie to yourself. Not to the point to be fantastic about stories. No. At least myself, it's very troubling. It's too heavy to be to create stories in my head. To have like friends that are not here, that are not responding. I'm not going to be talking to someone that is not responding back. Yeah, but God is invisible. You cannot see. It could be visible or invisible. It's not interacting with me. It's not very good. Sometimes people say that they have a personal relationship with God or with Jesus. That's kind of like a silliness, because when the word personal is saying person, person to personal. This is not here. God is not here. How are you going to have a personal relationship with a God? Yes, silliness, but some people feel good saying that. Good for you, good for him, good for her, not me. So, yes, I do this live stream, and I share this information just in case anybody wants to ask me a question. I recently joined a live conversation, live video with another person. I think it didn't go very good because I think the other person was expecting to have a debate with me, and I'm not into having debates with anybody that believe in a God, because you cannot debate feelings. It's not going to get you anywhere. That explains why every time you see a debate between guys, two people defending their own gods, they can debate for 4 hours. They never come to an agreement. Because they really are not talking about gods. They're talking about their feelings. But they don't talk about their feelings directly. Why do you feel, why do you think the God of the Bible is real? Because the God of the Bible is real. But what the person is really saying is that my belief in the God of the Bible feels good. But no one is going to say it like that. Because then you're going to expose yourself as believing in that particular God for your own gain. You believe in the God because you're getting something out of it. You're getting energy from this belief. People also debate because in debate there's the opportunity to have energy flow your direction. If you don't know what I'm talking about this energy, man, you gotta listen to my videos and go back. Maybe you're gonna get a different perspective from life and religion and humanity. Not saying that I'm right about the stuff that I'm talking about, but I think I'm not that far off from what life, again, in my point of view, really is. And what this whole religion God thing is about. Okay, I have 495 viewers. Oh no, that's the speed. I'm just kidding. I don't see anybody on the chats or watching, but that's fine. I continue doing these videos. I'm not very good to talk on camera. As you can see, I stutter a lot. My English is not that good. I do my best. But I think it feels good to me to do these videos. Tomorrow, I get tired of it. It doesn't feel good anymore. I switch to something else. So that's fine with me. But before I close this live stream, normally I take an hour if nobody asks me any questions or have any inputs to what I'm saying. I close it at 1 hour, so it's going to be 8 more minutes to 1 hour. Anybody out there watching, I don't know where you can see if there's people watching or not. I think I have to get a little bit better on this live stream thingy. Well, a little bit of alcohol. Feel like sneezing. Yes. So that is my explanation about if Jesus really died for us. I think I'm going to close it here in a few more minutes. I think that is the real purpose of this Christianity thing. Was the real purpose. Today I was listening to a gentleman. I'm not going to remember his name. And he was talking about kind of like telling the reality of religion and God and stuff like that. And I think he's going around the bushes talking about mind control to religion. I think it goes way farther than that. Just Thursday live stream, in case you didn't see it, I talk about God and the devil, and why God doesn't get rid of the devil, and why God is not going to get rid of the devil. So if you didn't watch it, go watch it. I think it's interesting. You know, if you see my videos, I ask you, do not subscribe to my channel, do not put a thumbs up, do not share the videos, unless you see or hear something of value from my videos. I'm honest with you. Maybe tomorrow I'll change and I'll tell you, hey, sign up, subscribe to my channel, put the thumbs up, but right now, no. If you see or hear something of value in my videos, you're welcome to subscribe or to put a thumbs up or share the videos. I think some of my videos are inviting to a conversation because I'm probably giving you a whole entire different perspective to God and religion. That is my point of view. So I'm gonna shut this live stream down. I don't see anybody on the chats or writing anything. So I thank you for watching and see you on the next one.